Okay, so today we're going to be going through really quick this new meme stock called CEI or Camber Energy. Okay, this is a independent oil and natural gas company out of Texas. And if we look here, we can see the market cap is now $356 million after this stock has just went from 34 cents all the way to $4.10 in the matter of a month or a couple of weeks. Okay. And why has this happened? Well, for one, we see that on August 24th, they partnered with ESG Clean Energy to secure an exclusive license for patented carbon capture system. The system uses waste heat to capture nearly all the carbon dioxide emitted from internal combustion engines. And in this way, it's designed to produce clean electricity without any efficiency losses. So that sounds great. And there's some huge potential there. I'm not saying it's not going to lead to something, but this is still very speculative. And after that news came out, this started to become a meme stock on Twitter and stuff. And if you look at a lot of times with the meme stocks, they're chosen based off of how many shares are short. And because then there's a short squeeze, and then that is what pushes the stock up, especially when it's a small market cap like this and you have really high volume. That's how you can get those giant, 5X's, 10X's in the stock price. So if we look here, the short percent of float is 23%. And that's high. It's not as high as it definitely can get higher. Like AMC got over 30% back when that was the meme stock, but 23% is still very high. And so if we look here, we can see that the average volume is 330 million. And today it was about 3 times that. So that's why the past week, the stock has gone up 159%. Now, if you're looking at this on a more fundamental basis, you can see the price to sales is 1,200, and it's just these metrics are just ridiculous because they don't make any sense. But now here's the bad thing: even if you're not a fundamental investor, you're just buying on the hype or whatever, what will still mess up the meme stock thing is over the past year we've had over a 3,000% increase in the number of shares, and over the past quarter we've had 163% increase in the amount of shares. So even you can put as much buying pressure you want on this stock, and you can keep hyping it up, but if they are printing 300 times more shares for this stock, that's powerful enough to push the price down. And so that's not a good sign there. Other than that, this company is unprofitable and they lose millions and millions of dollars every year. If we look at their thing here, we can see that you can see over the past couple of years, they barely have any revenue. And I guess 2019, they made a $16 million profit off of $2 million of earnings. So that's kind of suspicious. And then these other years, though, they're losing more in earnings than they have in revenue. So that's not a good sign. But there's lots of speculation the stock's going to go to. First, I heard $5. Then I've seen $20 and $30. And I'm not going to say that's not possible, because we've definitely seen it with GameStop and AMC and stuff like that. It's just not something that I'm into. And I think anything you put into this should be something that you're willing to lose. So if you can catch on to stuff like this early enough, maybe the first day it happens, then, maybe throw just a little bit of money in there and see what happens. But I would definitely be expecting to lose it. At this point, it's gone from 34 cents to over $4. So, it's possible it keeps going. It's possible it goes to $10, $20, and, you could double your money. But it also, eventually it's going to come back down probably to $1 or something like that. And then that's where you can lose a bunch of money. So that's why things like this are just dangerous. And we really don't know how much of an impact this partnership is going to bring to the company, and how much profitability it's going to bring, how much revenue is it going to bring, how innovative is. I mean, it sounds great. We don't know what it's going to look like until they report earnings. So it's interesting if you want to take a gamble. I think the longer you wait to get into things like this, then the more dangerous it is. because it can only go up for so long, and the more it goes up, the better the chance that it goes down. You know, the bigger the fall is going to be. So it's just something you got to be careful of. But just that's really it. If you want to invest in things like this, just treat it as a gamble and just be willing to lose the money, and just remember that whatever goes up must come down.